of Jesus out of their future and kept them where it is not their future. That is why you see people become poor and some become rich. To those people that there were no satanic pronouncement, things will be going well, very well. They don't struggle. They just get favor from every corner. Then those that ways have been through, they struggle to make a living. They struggle to eat. They struggle to see good people around them. They struggle in relationship. They struggle in academic. They struggle in money. They struggle everything. They struggle. Why? Because there is a satanic pronouncement that have been engaged with their destiny. See them struggling. That some people relationship does not favor them. Yes. Each time they go into relationship, they have issue. Why? Because of some satanic pronouncement that have been made against their destiny. The devil made that pronouncement against their destiny. Sometimes these pronouncements are not just ancestral. Sometimes from the people, from your spouse, your former spouse. Yes. Sometimes from your former spouse. Because they say because you leave them. Some will use aggressive word like, because you dumped me. This is how your life will be like this. Your life will be filled of darkness, blah, 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 blah. And some satanic words will be thrown into your destiny. Before you know, everywhere is shutting down. But the Bible says, on that day, the yoke shall be broken. There's a good news for you. It said, on that day, the yoke shall be broken. When is that day? Once you have realized, once you have grown, it becomes nothing again. You must be mindful against satanic pronouncement. Galatians chapter 3, verse 13. Galatians chapter 3, verse 13. And it says, Christ have redeemed us from the curses of the law. That's to mean no matter the curses and pronouncement made against you by whosoever, Christ has redeemed us from the law, being made curse for us. For it is written, curse is every one that has hung on a tree. Verse 14. That the blessings of Abraham may come on the Gentiles. We are the Gentiles through Jesus Christ, that we may receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. So the good news is that no matter the satanic causes, satanic pronouncement, Christ has redeemed us. That's the good news. Christ has redeemed us. Under ancestral causes, you will find spiritual marriages. Some of our ancestral fathers got married to spirit. They have some marriages, spiritual marriages with spirit. Because on the process of them getting married to 3 wives, 4 wives, 5 wives, 6 wives, 7 wives, 10 wives, they engage with those things. Because every wife will go and carry their own. The man does not care, in as much is for his own head there. The man also have his own too. A man went to a shrine to make money. And when he got there, he was asked by the native doctor. The native doctor was a woman, to suck her breast. He said the only way you can get money is to suck the breast. And the woman breast is bringing out maggots. And said that you suck it till you die. The big question is, if I die, will he die with me? Will he end with me? Or something is attached? And he died. And the children carry over from there. Spiritual marriages are such, comes from those angles. You start seeing yourself doing wedding in the dream. You'll be seeing a familiar faces coming. You'll be seeing dwarf. You'll be seeing short deep. I think you'll be seeing, sometimes they'll be coming with face, you know. Sometimes they'll be coming with your former spouse face to deceive you. But these are spouse that is coming through this ancestral course of the family. They will be coming. And it is very dangerous of this second one is they are very dangerous because each time you're in a smooth relationship, they get rid of that relationship. A little problem will scatter the relationship. Mostly when the relationship is heading towards where good thing will come out. The other one inside will scatter it. Spiritual marriages are also part of these ancestral causes. There are some people who are married, but they are still married spiritually. And the moment they go into the house, they are being tormented. Even them know that they are being tormented. A woman that was pregnant came to me one Bible study, after the Bible study, for prayers. And after she explained one or two things, I said, don't worry, let me just pray for you. As I lay my hands on her, I find out that every night she is pregnant already. The baby is out. That she used to make love in the dream. I will never forget this particular thing. Because from that day I started understanding why we grow up and start having these same marine issues. The woman is pregnant, and every night he see a man will come and make love with her. After the man finishes making love with her, the man will go the next night, and she is pregnant, and the same baby is inside the womb, and somebody is making love with him. You see, the child grows up, and there are some covenant of powers attached to his destiny. And you will start asking, but me, I've never submarine now. I've never gone to native doctor now. I've never do effective things. So how did he have access to my life? So these spiritual marriages destroy. In fact, most 95% of problem in this world is this particular one. Because once this spiritual causes of marriage is being released, there is a delay in marriage. Sometimes in the area of men, you will never be satisfied with one. In the area of women, you will just be seeing delay. Or you will never see a good one that will come. Because the spiritual one will be fighting every physical one. Any physical one, you will be fighting it. And it can cause delay. Then number 3, blood covenant. These ancestral causes can also lead to blood covenant. This blood covenant is a very serious one. Among all kinds of covenant in this world, God respects the blood own. The blood own does not die like that. This blood own does not die like that. Now, these ancestral blood covenant are generational type of covenant. Generational type. That is why you can see in a family, one person will be behaving like his mother or like his father. You see that you know that your father have a very bad habit. You know. But you are walking towards that direction. You know that your mother have a very smelling character. You know. But you are seeing yourself walking towards is a covenant. Somebody must take over. Covenants are agreements. spirit you see like covenant. There is no demon that don't like covenant. Because it is easy to make covenant, difficult to break it. So every spirit likes you to come and be in covenant with them. Because they know that once you want to break it, it's not easy again. Because the moment that covenant is made, sometimes it's for eternity. That is why I was so happy when Jesus stopped Adam and Eve from eating the tree of life. Because if they have eaten that tree, it would have been an internal sin. Internal sin means, and no, there is nothing like forgiveness in internal sin. Nothing like what? Forgiveness. So that's why a spirit will always tell you, let's do blood covenant. Any relationship you are, and a young man say, let us make a blood covenant, or a woman say, let's make it run away. Run away. In fact, end that relationship, end it immediately. No time, end it. Because blood covenant is something that will haunt you and haunt your fourth generation. If there is anything we should be careful with blood covenant. Because blood covenant are very deadly. As a matter of fact, man cannot keep covenant. In fact, the big deal is man cannot keep covenant. Not even the blood own. In fact, we cannot even keep physical promises. How can we then keep the spiritual promises? So how do we do it? Don't embark on any blood covenant. Anybody that say let's back, end it. Let's take oaths. Say you say you love me. Say you say you want to marry me. Say you say you will stay with me. You will not fall another man. You will not fall another woman. Okay, let's take an oath. Sorry, sir, I'm not part of this one. If you don't believe it, please leave it. What about tomorrow, God? So blood covenant is very deadly for anyone to embark on. Don't embark on any blood covenant. Any relationship that want to lead to that area should be cut off. I know a girl that went and take a blood covenant with a boy in the school. While they were in school, in the university days. So when they finished their school, the young man took the girl to the mother, to the mother, and told the mother that he wants to marry this girl. As the mother saw the girl, he said, son, you can't marry her. He does not know the girl from any area, but he said, you can't marry her. And the guy said, no, he must marry her. He said, must, because they have taken a blood oath. They have taken blood oath that they must marry themselves and they will die together. He now said, then if the oath is being broken, how can it be broken? He said, any of us that sleep with another man. The mother said, any of you that sleep with another man. He said, we'll run mad. So he said, okay, no problem. But all I know is that you cannot marry this girl. He asked the girl to go to market to go and buy something. As the girl was going, he asked some boys to go to the corner and wait for her to rape her. In as much sleep is sleep, it does not matter if it's a mad person or any, just in as much you have slept with another person. That thing has broke. So she was going on her way. Some group of boys attacked her, went to the bush there and raped her. After they finished the raping, she ran mad. And the young boy never went back to look for her because the oath has been broken. You see how dangerous it is. You see how she used her hand and killed herself. Now the young man never went back because he said, hey, you have cheated. So never ever engage yourself with that. We move again. Number 4, blood causes. These blood causes are cause that your mother or father was caused and you became part of the cause. This one is very dangerous. Your father knows his cause, your mother knows his cause. They never did anything about the cause. The thing now switch to you. You started running around looking for way to end the cause. Some of us are carrying such costs we don't know. That's why we are fighting some powers we don't know where they are coming from. It can be the blood cost, the cost your father was carrying. There's a handover cost. Since I cannot break the cost, you take from here and you start carrying the cost. And you go running with the cost. That's why you see people useless. That's why you see people living any kind of life. You'll just be asking, why are they living? Why are they normal? Sorry, it can be an inherited cause. That's why you look in the family and say, that's how the father is doing now. That's how the sons are doing. And yes, it's an inherited, it's a blood kind of cause. A cause that was caused to the father, but the father could not break it, hand over to the children. Now the children cannot break it, hand over to the other. That is how it is moving. It takes a man that stands in the altar and the path to break it. So how can you break such causes? You must be determined to pray. And when you are praying, also format your mind. Because the major problem of Christianity is ignorance. That's our problem. We don't have any problem than ignorance. Even God, he said it. He said, my people perish because of lack of what? Knowledge. That's why they perish. There is no other thing that makes them to perish. Lack of what? Knowledge. They don't know the right thing to do at the right time. They do the right thing at the wrong time. Then do the wrong thing at the right time. That's the problem. There's some Christians that they are watching me now. They cannot put one Bible scripture. But they go to church. They go to church. That is why they can easily be deceived. There's some believers that have been going, they know God since